What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000, I'm back in the place to be, and welcome to Valkyrie Crusade. Now this is quite the old school hero collector. The original game came out way back in 2013. Now I know some of you guys are already looking at the screen like, wait a minute FG, you just said hero collector. But when I see stuff like this, when I see stuff like that, FG, that says city builder, you lying FG down there in Austin, Texas, spreading lies through the nation and the world, FG. Shame on you. Now wait a minute, I'm not lying. This is a hero collector with some city building aspects and cards. So let me go ahead and jump into the game and show you what is going on here in the world of Valkyrie Crusade. Don't look at that spoiler. Hold, don't look at it. So here we are in one of the main campaigns over here, and as you guys can see, there are a ton of campaign nodes here. You're gonna have a lot to do here in the world of Valkyrie Crusade, and guess what? You can do it all in one sitting if you really want to, because look at this. Infinite stamina, basically. So if you got the time, you can literally sit here in one sitting and go through every single one of these nodes as long as you got the power. We're not doing that in this video. Let's go ahead and jump into combat. So, you might be looking at somebody. The whole reason why I'm here in this game in the first place. Now, let me give you a little background story. Let's set this up. Now, a lot of people, when you ask them what their favorite video game character of all time is, you're gonna get a lot of different answers. You're gonna get like Cloud and Sephiroth, Nathan Drake, Lara Croft, Kratos, you know, stuff like that. But if you ask FG, that's me, you ask FG, who my favorite character of all time is, by far, it's not even close, Laharl. I absolutely love Laharl. The Disgaea game is like one of my favorite strategy RPGs of all time, but the writing and the dialogue and the humor, people think Borderlands is funny. Borderlands ain't got nothing on my boy Laharl. Laharl is like the epitome of video game characters for me. So when I saw that they were doing a Disgaea crossover collaboration, I was there. But when I got here, I see that they gender bended my boy Laharl, which you might think I'm okay with because I do love waifus, but when it comes to Laharl, you gotta give me the OG Laharl, ladies and gentlemen. He's still the same, whatever, still the same. But I kind of wanted my OG male Laharl character, but we'll go ahead and take him, her. So here we are in combat. As you guys can see, the characters are cards, but this is not a card game. I do kind of feel like card games struggle a little bit on the Play Store nowadays, because if you look at a screenshot of this game, it looks like a card game, right? And I don't think a lot of people are looking for card games anymore. Like that big old like Hearthstone bubble back a few years ago, that bubble, it's gone. Nobody cares about card games like they used to back then. So I think it actually doesn't do this game much justice to have this card art here. But hey, what do I know? The game is still running and the game came out in 2013. So there you go. As far as combat is concerned, the cards, even when they cast like their special skills and stuff like that, there's not really a lot of graphic splendor going on, unfortunately. Which kind of brought me down a little bit. I was super excited to see my gender-bended Laharl here in combat, and really, she ain't doing nothing. Wait, look at this. Hold on, let's skip that. Watch this. That's about it. That's about it. That's all you're really gonna get out of the combat, unfortunately. So, like I said, I'm not gonna be too hard on it because this game is quite the older title. Maybe if I was playing this game back in 2013, I probably would have had my mind blown. But today, 2019, my mind is very safe, ladies and gentlemen. So that is that. What else can you do here in the world of Valkyrie Crusade, FG? Well, I'll show you. So this is like the normal campaign screen. Let's actually go over to the collaboration event because you can do quite a bit in the collaboration event, and there are even more little fan service things here. Let's get out of combat here. I can leave it anytime I want, and I can continue anytime I want. So if we go back over here to the main campaign screen, now you're gonna kind of look at this, like, actually, let's go all the way back to the home screen. Like when you start the game, this is what you're gonna see, right? We'll talk about building at the very end. You click on battle. Keep in mind, this game came out in 2013. This is all you're gonna see. Now the game has a lot more gameplay modes in it, but you actually have to build the buildings for them. But when you first come in the game, this is all you see. You're like, wait a minute, 2013 and this is it? Like this is like the tutorial. You have your event right here. I just showed you this little chronicle thing, and here's an event that's gonna last all the way until November the 29th. And that's it. But yeah, there's more game here. You just have to build the buildings for it first. So here is the tower, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this, got my girl Etna in here as well. Oh, yes, so good, so good. And they know which game was I mean, part 2, part 3, not the best games in the world, but let me tell you, part 1, by far. They got the music too. Oh, it feels so good. The Sky is like such a good game. If you have not played it, you can actually play it on Steam, I think, right now. Look, they got printies. They got printies. I bought the printy, like, Printy has his own like solo game on PSP. I bought it. That was the hardest game in my entire life. I was never so mad in my, like, to play a game, to spend real money to buy a game and not be good enough to beat it. That was a blow to my ego back then. But I still love Printy. Printy's cool. Printy's the name of the little penguin there. They're all named Printy. There's like a billion of them. Love the fact that they got the soundtrack, the characters. So basically, as you go up through this endless tower mode here, you're gonna fight a bunch of printies, as you guys can see. You're also gonna be getting some tokens that you can turn around and use in the collaboration gacha, because there's actually another Laharl that you can get out of that gacha, and I assume Edna's in there as well. We're gonna take a look. You ready for one of the ultimates? Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? I'm about to do it. Yeah, that was it. That was it. It's old. Like I'm not making fun of it. I'm laughing, but I'm not actually making fun of it. Those are two different things. I'm laughing with the game, not at it. The game's not laughing at you. You don't know that. You speak game? Didn't think so, Philip. Let's keep going. Ah, come on. What's going on here? I only got 5 pips here. Look at this big old like roster of characters here. I filled this up with using the autofill with all the characters that I got just by logging in and doing different types of combat. I don't really have to use them because Laharl is so strong. And if you want her, all you gotta do is log in 2 days, automatically for free on the 2nd day. Boom, just like that. So if you want to check this, oh, wait a minute, Printy, standing up a little bit. KO chance, I don't know what that means actually. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Very, very nice. Now, when you first start the game and you get Laharl, you're gonna be put off a little bit because Laharl, his card cost is so high that you can't even put him in your party. So you have a couple of options. You can play the game and kind of do it the natural way and get your, you know, do a bunch of levels and expand your natural card cost allocations, I should say. Or you can just use Cash App currency to expand it immediately. Unfortunately, if you do that, you can't do any gacha summons. So kind of up to you. I decided, I was like, screw that. I'm playing for Laharl. I used all my gems to expand the amount of card costs that I can bring into combat, and that allowed me to actually bring in Laharl. Love this music, man. I am so happy about this. I'm not going to be playing this game very long, but I'm very happy to at least kind of take part in this and share it with you guys. Oh, wow. What are you doing here? Laharl just died. Okay, that's like my strongest character. This is over. Oh, wait a minute. Nice KO chance. So thanks to that KO chance, I was able to basically one-shot them afterwards. That was pretty embarrassing. I know my Laharl's only level 1, but since he's an ultra rare, you know, she, you know what I'm talking about. Since he's an ultra rare, takes a lot of EXP to level up. Ah, look at that. So since I beat that stage, I now have some bonuses here. Man, that music takes me back. I might have to go and buy the collection. I don't want to play part 2 again. Part 3 is okay. And I actually didn't get a chance to play, I think it goes all the way up to 5, I believe. So I played 1, 2, 3, a little bit of 4, and that's kind of where I stopped playing. But I do have extremely fond memories of part 1. The original ones, part 1 and part 2, were on PSP? PSP? Wait a minute, I don't remember playing it on PSP. I remember playing, whatever, we're not talking about that now. We're talking about Valkyrie Crusade, ladies and gentlemen. So there we go. I got through as much as I possibly could. Look at this, there's different difficulty levels as well. So even if you're brand new like I am, as you guys can see, I was able to go through this. I want to keep playing just a few more. Are there going to be any more bosses besides Printies? Let's do one more. Just to see. It's probably an all Printy tower. Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be a bunch of Printies all the way up. So beat up Printy, get as high as you possibly can, and there you go. So we're going to use whatever hero tokens that we have from doing all this. See, like, if it's just a regular fight, psh, done. Easy work. Alright, as you use characters, you build up friendship with them. And that's what you kind of see every single time we go through one of those stages. let's do one of these token summons over here. So here, there's actually a couple of different summons here in the game. So I'm gonna use this token summoner real quick. Let's see if I can get anything out of this. And we'll check out the gotcha animation. Ooh, that looks pretty good. What the? Oh man, it was nothing. What the? Man, I got bamboozled. Step 2. Let me see. Huh. Alright, well I feel like I got bamboozled there a little bit, but it looks like there is some guaranteedness here. But there's also another summon over here, and there is another Laharl over here. Check this out. I don't really like this one too much. I definitely prefer the one that they give you for free. But you have Girl Laharl Idol version. Throwing at the deuces. What up? Which is pretty cool. Hey, I have enough to do a 10 pool on this one. Might as well. Might as well. So we can take another look at the summoning animation, slightly different. Here are a few of the characters here. You know what I always say about hero collectors, which I didn't say in this video. But here is a, you know, some looking at the artwork here. Pretty typical anime style there. Thank you very much. The number of cards up. I got a full deck of cards, so we're not gonna be able to summon anymore. But here we are in the other aspect of the game. So I showed you the campaign, the event stages, things of that nature. Of course, it is part city builder, so there are a few things that you have to build, like farm generations and ether and iron and stuff like that, which you all need here to actually build buildings. And like I said, these buildings serve a couple of different purposes. They can give you passive stats. They can just dress up your city if you want to make it look cute. Some of these are cash shop ones, but you can use your in-game currency to do that. But as you guys can see, it raises the rune boss encounter rate. So all of these things kind of feed into the hero collecting aspect of the game. So treasure hunt, this is your tried and true dispatch missions. So you build this building and then you can basically go on treasure hunts, which are dispatch modes. So making your castle allows you to build more buildings. What else is going on over here? This allows you to do more construction projects at once. Increases your maximum battle points. This is another thing which is kind of like randomized encounters. If you ever play games like Future Fight, where you can kind of randomly summon an encounter, that's what that is. So if you have this building, once again, you can improve your rates there. This gives you more vitality. So you can kind of see, yes, it does have city building aspects, but these are designed to kind of help you in your hero collecting journey. Raises unit proficiency and increases unit cost limit. So this is what I was talking about earlier. What else do we have here? Attack. Increases the size of the attack unit, defense, stuff like that. So that's what all of the city building aspect really amounts to. So it's not really like those city builder games that you see a lot of. It's not that in your face, I should say. Like I built this building right here. It's not gonna be done for like another 9 hours. So that's that. I do hate the fact that my city is so messy. They give you this little plot of land and they give you a ton of buildings. I really wish they would allow new players to have a little bit more space, just because I like to make sure that my stuff is in the right like locations and stuff. I hate the fact that everything's on top of each other. So that is that. So that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to give you guys a look at a Valkyrie Crusade, quite an old school hero collector like I mentioned, but it does have a pretty amazing collaboration going on. So, and if you're waiting for like a true mobile Disgaea like experience, you're probably gonna be waiting forever. Because I know like one of them came out in Japan and they had to like shut it down like shortly after. So the chances of anything like that coming to global, especially an IP like this that's not super popular, probably not. But hey, we got a Fist of the North Star game. That's not super popular either, so what do I know? My name is FG3000. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.